So do you just come on here to piss me off? Like, you're supposed to be my brother.
No, I come here to...
Like, you're supposed to show me love, not be against me.
I come on here to tell you the truth.
What the f*** are you talking about? What's the truth?
So, when you leave here to go to Miami, you're living out your life. But
Yeah,
then
I'm
you just
living my
forget,
life.
you just forget whatever happens in North Carolina and what happens to me at school. Like, I get, like, bullied, but not, like, bullied, like, punched at, but people just say shit and that pisses me off. And, like, I just wish that stopped because whatever you're doing here affects me at North Carolina.
So why do you still come here then?
Because it's better than North Carolina!
That's what I'm saying though, but you don't have to be a part
You don't
of
have to be
this.
filming videos with me.
Bro, I'm not holding you f***ing hostage. You can leave.
Okay, I will then. Alright, get me the fuck out of here. I'm done.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber Diatron, you see the thumbnail, more importantly, you saw the clip. This is how family grows apart. You've seen these two on social media before. And it's the arrogance of it, right? And sometimes you got to learn that lesson at a young age that people grow, they grow up, they pick the excuse me, they pick the direction that they want to go in life, and that direction might affect you in some way, but that doesn't mean that they're going to stop going in that direction. You get what I'm saying? So at some point, you can't be a part of it. You're gonna have to separate yourself. And what you see as a young man, like pleading to his sister, chill out, man. Like what you're doing is coming back on me. And life isn't fair because it's not the reverse where something that he's doing is affecting her. So she acts very arrogant, like she doesn't care. Now, you've seen it with siblings, cousins, just people in the same age group. They could be kids and this person always getting into stuff, but they're not the one that always gets in trouble for it. Somebody else gets in trouble. So you see kids separate as family, like I ain't nope. I'm sick of getting in trouble for this fool. I'm not doing it. So you see it happening as kids. You see people become teenagers and they get their friends, their new friends, they this, they that, and then like I don't want to be with you. I'm gonna be with my new friends. These are my real friends. This is my real family. And then over time, those friends fall out, and then you try to go back to the family that you left behind, and it's like, nah, we good. People grow apart. You see young adults, making adult decisions and thinking that, hey man, this is what makes me happy. This is what I want to do. Yeah, it might hurt you or affect you, but you ain't got to be around it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do. And it's like, okay. And then you see the separation. And then you see the same thing with adults. Um, I've seen people drug problems, people want to be in the streets. Like this lady, she wants to be hypersexual. Um, Sometimes people are just selfish and they just want to be selfish everywhere, and it doesn't matter, who they affect. Or sometimes people want to steal or whatever it is, right? And I saw it in a young man's face. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. Forget this girl. I'm done. And sometimes the parents need to see stuff like this. Like, you know what? You're right. That's our daughter. That's your brother. But if he don't ever want to talk to you, he ain't got to talk to you because like sometimes people need separation in a sense so life can kick in because life will humble you if you're out here being a jerk, and the people that you hurt that are closest to you, even when they're trying to tell you, hey man, this is causing some problems, you're not going to listen to them, so you got to listen to life. But that doesn't mean that when you finally hear what life has to say, that person is going to be waiting with open arms. Some people, the way you forget people is the same way people forget you. And sometimes it's not it's not out of spite. You know, sometimes people just, once you go in different directions, you're in different directions. And no wishing ill, no hate. It's just, I'm over here doing this, you're over there doing that. And our lifestyles don't mix. That happens with family and friends where your lifestyles don't mix. You might be an early person, they might be a night person. It just don't mix. So sometimes you can meet in the middle, but for the most part, it don't mix. Um, this person might work 40 hours a week. This person might work 70. So y'all, the things y'all doing don't mix. This person might live in this type of environment. This person might live in that type of environment. So the lifestyles don't mix. You know, but it starts with this carelessness. You know, it was very BS. You know, I'm not holding you here hostage. It's like sometimes people could say things and do things that let another person know that, oh, you really don't give a fuck about me. Understood. I get it. I get it. And sometimes you know, um, it's weird that sometimes you disrespect people, and the person you think you will never need in the future might be the very person you need to depend on, or the very person you need to ask for a favor, or the very person you need help from, and you already know it's probably not going to happen because we're in different directions. It's not going to happen. I burned that bridge. And sometimes people say, you know, hey man, that was 5 years ago. That was 10 years ago. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a family member that stole my identity when I was in college. That was 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. I ain't talked to that fool since. I probably seen him twice in 20 years. And trust me, it wasn't me trying to see him. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you go your separate ways. You know, but you gotta watch what you do that affects other people negatively, because you know, if you don't care how they have to deal with the consequences of your actions, then and they have to find that out, there's gonna come a time where they go, well, I'm gonna just separate myself completely from you. That little brother might leave North, like he probably planning now. You know what? I'm gonna do this in school, and I'm gonna go to college, and I'm gonna leave North Carolina, and I ain't going to Florida. That young man might wind up living in Vegas. You get what I'm saying? He might wind up living in Kentucky or Chicago or New York. Like he might just be completely, you know, he might wind up living in Texas. Who, you know, it's just like, I'm out of here, man. I don't want to be nowhere near y'all, because the parents got to deal with this, but he like, I don't. And sometimes you know, you can push your family and friends away, and when you come to your senses and go, okay, I made a mistake. It could be too late. It could be too late. And you could, you know, they've been chasing you and trying to be real with you, and now when you're ready to hear what they got to say, they might have moved on in life and say, hey man, that's in the past with you. But tell me what you think, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.